Well, Coach, we are in a sweet spot as far as football weather is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chill in the air for a sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing at Nissan Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Tennessee Titans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Look, 180! Red, I
smell fear in that offense.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Check 24, check 24.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards into Chicago first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Trubisky will throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Shift.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Alert. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
First down, a run with Cohen. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. Pass incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
10 yards to go.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Hey, watch Sam. Check, Mike. Get up.
Now it's Trubisky. Yeah, that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Let's go.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. A play fake for Miller. It's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He's not going to get me. Check. Fresno.
Share.
Hey, exit.
To throw is Tannehill.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Looking left sideline, incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set, ready? 15, Lonnie. Protein spill. Get it.
Throwing on 2nd down. Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. Off play action. Tannehill. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Play action. It's Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
Hey, Charlie.
Check.
Go.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
Watch your slack.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run. This is Cohen. And an alley to run. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Adoree Jackson on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup.
54
It's
Mike.
2nd
54
and
Mike.
inches.
On 2nd and very short, Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39.
64, weak.
1st down, Chicago.
Hey, ball. He's checking. Crash.
On 1st down, Cohen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans' 41-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now, Trubisky. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Hey, Echo.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
180. All right.
Alert.
After the interception, here's Trubisky.
Hey, turn it up.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Alert.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
18. Check 50.
Now Trubisky to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. This is Cohen, and he is is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A first down carry now for Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
He's crashed. He's checking crash. First down. Check. First and 10.
On first down, it's Miller. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. He finds Corey Davis. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Protein spill. Bravo.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill flush. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
80 weapon. Hey, Sam on. Buzz. SOS. Comment.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. As his guys are in for 6, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Titans 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I'm coming.
Now it's Trubisky. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Big stop, let's go.
Hey, 18.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
Here we go.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 63 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen, and he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, wahoo!
Here we go.
Mike 55.
Yeah.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky flushed out right. He'll try and run it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mike. 180. Check 55. Mike.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. Hey.
Blue.
24. Watch 24.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Complete to number 14.
A 5-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 39.
Intercepted by the Bears. His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Kill.
Now Cohen.
Run.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. On first down, Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And down to the 16-yard line. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Get on the point right
now. Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Look at me, zipper.
58's the mic, 58.
Go.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Five.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Underneath for Miller. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 11-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Just like that.
Lock in.
On third down, a run with Cohen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. It's taken to the 26. And that'll go to cancel out a very nice return on the punt.
And that one was a hold. And I don't know what the percentages are between holding calls and illegal blocks in the back, but both of them go a long way towards wiping out nice returns.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things off.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bears take over.
42-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can attempt to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Alert, alert. Let's get that ball. General West. Let's get that ball.
Again, it's Cohen. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
You better be afraid.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They'll run on first down. Cohen. 20. And all the way down to the 5. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They try again with Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
Touchdown, Chicago.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Back now in Nashville. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Here's Tannehill. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
59.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. On first down, it's Tannehill. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Check curls, check curls.
On first down, Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Trubisky. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Cohen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 10.
55.
First down,
Coming to you,
Bears.
coming to you.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On second down, it's Cohen. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Trubisky will throw. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch the slant.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And down he'll go at the 25.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And the Bears first down.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go. Here we go.
On first and 10, Newton. Yeah, that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Check 6 guy. Slam. Watch the same.
This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Hey, Fort Tokyo. Come. Hey, Alpha.
On second and 9, Wentz. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. Third down here.
It's now third down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's third and 9.
Bang.
Now Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
At the 28-yard line.
Safe.
On second down now. It's Cohen. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
And it's third down.
Ready. 88. 21. Check Mike 21. Target.
Newton now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Eagles 10, Bears nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Rush in,
20.
rush in.
To throw again, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
20. Top up. 8.
Out of the gun, Newton. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And out. 4th down.
Let's get it.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. From the 25 on 2nd down, Wentz, and complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Scott. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5.
On 2nd down, it's Scott, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mike's 59.
Protein spill. List 5-7.
Hey, tighten down.
Wentz going to throw.
Check.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. The last time these two teams met, boy, was it memorable. Wild card weekend last year as the Eagles started their Super Bowl title defense, and they held on thanks to the doink or the double doink heard around the world on the Cody Parkey missed field goal, and the Eagles would escape 16-15. Of course, they would go on to lose the following weekend to the New Orleans Saints. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
On 1st down, Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the 1st quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Wentz's pass intended for Zach Ertz. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Go.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Empty.
Back.
80 weapon.
Crunch. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Lefty.
59. Mike's 59.
Man, I got you.
Hey, Rip 5-2. Hot here.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mike, check.
Hey, Zoo.
You.
Throwing now is Wentz. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let him know.
Gun. Here we go.
Throwing again. Newton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
13 yards. First down, Chicago.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch up.
Hey!
A shotgun snap for Newton.
Right here.
And incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down. His first half struggles continue. He has yet to complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is, because I don't see anything wrong with him physically. Maybe he's a little amped up to begin with. Would have thought he would have settled down by now.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Hey, watch edge.
14-82 points.
Wentz now on 1st down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Set.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Typically down in the first half, I might say, well, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. Normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. To throw is Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the handoff, it's Cohen, and he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. On second down now. It's Cohen, and he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw, Newton. And fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. To throw, it's Wentz. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bilal Nichols, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Hey, take your socks off, back the house.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Goodwin able to haul it in. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Wentz now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's first and 10. Wentz. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. 280. Blitz 5-7.
Here we go, here we go.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Switch, switch, switch.
2 jet, 2 jet.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Gold, gold. Hey, exit.
24, check 24.
From the red zone now, Wentz. This will be caught inside the 10. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the Bears' 8-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Sunday.
Mike's 59.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him play that.
Wentz to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he won't.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Let's go, baby.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
64. Kill. Hey, Charlie. Look at that.
Now Wentz. Got a man. He finds Sanders. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Let's put him on the buses.
61. Matchbox right.
Kill.
First and
Watch
10
it,
at the 48-yard line.
Kill. Great 15. Hey. High 7.
Wentz now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Mike's 59.
Hey, Echo.
59. Hey, defense, let's go.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Ertz over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Sunday.
Mike 5'9". All day.
Hey, kill.
Mike.
Again, it's Wentz.
I got him.
That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Get ready.
They'll run with Scott. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Now Wentz. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Scott, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Boston Scott, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Eagles 31.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Mike 21, check Mike 21.
3rd and long, it's Newton. It's complete to Robinson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 24 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Robinson's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And Graham's got it, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27.
20.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Gun. Great. Hot 7.
On 2nd and goal, Newton got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7.
Makes the score Eagles 31, Bears 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Already ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
And his throw intercepted by the All-Pro corner, Kyle Fuller. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now on comes the Bears offense as he'll be called in to go for 2. Now following the interception, here's Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the carry, this is Scott, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Here we go. A 1-yard pickup.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check 99. Check 99.
Greystone, travel. Bravo.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Converge.
Check.
8. Check.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton, wide open receiver, complete.
Let's go, fellas.
1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Check 20.
So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now Newton. Completes it to Fitzgerald. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
Complete to Larry Fitzgerald.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Newton. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
1st down, Bears.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Hey, check.
Go back. We got motion. We got motion. Back up. Back up.
Gun.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he finds
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, check, Mike 21.
8,
21.
You Mike West.
Hey, check, Mike 21. Mike 21. Check, Mike 21.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Wahoo.
Hey, check, Mike 21. Mike 21. Check, Mike 21.
Gun.
Let's go.
Hey, check, Mike 21. Check, Mike
Newton
21.
throwing again. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
H3, 218, trouble.
Hey, switch.
Great.
Play action. It's Newton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Hey, check.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Here we go. 180.
Check, 59.
On 1st down, Scott. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
There we go.
Boston Scott with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
82.
To throw is Wentz. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in?
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. 49 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Great. 6.
Out of the gun, Newton. The connection made. It's Graham. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Go.
At the 2-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open. You're able to get it to them.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Akeem Hicks able to record his 5th sack of the season. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of him, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
6-6, bullet high.
He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. They'll wind up with 7 on the dump off, but it'll set up 3rd down. Here's Wentz to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bear. There's 13-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
You go for Tokyo, son. You go for
From the red zone now, Wentz. Got a man open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Baby, that's it.
Zach Ertz with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now the Bears going to call the first of their time. As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
46, Bears 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Eagles, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it